Your angel says, "This is your time. I have waited for you to see this at the precise moment that your heart started to break again. Because in the coming hours, I will do for you what no man could ever do. I am not sending a maybe, I am sending a miracle. This is divine intervention. And if you turn away now, you are turning away from the answer to your own desperate cries. You have prayed in silence when no one could hear you, and you have cried in rooms where no one knew your name. I saw, I listened, I counted every tear you believed no one saw. I wrote your name down with my own hand, and now I am adding it to a list of urgent miracles that will rock the very atmosphere around you. If you feel the weight of what I am revealing right now, type "men" in the comments section. This moment was written before you were born, and it was sealed with the authority of heaven. I have sent angels to surround you right now, and they are not only protecting you, but also clearing the way ahead. Even now, something is moving in your favor that your eyes cannot yet see, and someone will call you with news that makes you feel better. I do not speak in riddles, I speak in power. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. I am releasing my power into your situation in a way that will leave you speechless and grateful all at once. Peace will settle in your home like a river that never dries up. I am lifting the pressure in your chest and the weight on your shoulders. I know how tired you are, and I know how many times you've tried to pretend everything was fine while you were falling apart, but you don't have to pretend with me. The enemy whispered lies to make you believe your prayers vanished into thin air, but I have held your prayer in my hand, and I haven't let go of you. Today is the day the impossible bends to my will, and I interrupt the pattern of pain with the pattern of promise. I am the God who rewrites stories, heals hearts, and brings bread from the sky and water from the rock. I have never stopped working miracles, and I am doing one for you now. The fight has not been easy, and there have been nights when you wanted to give up, but because you persevered through the pain, I will bless you in front of those who believed your story was over. Your faith is about to be fully rewarded. When the Israelites were trapped at the Red Sea, they believed it was the end, but I opened a way where no way existed. When Daniel stood surrounded by lions, I sent angels to shut their mouths. Today I'm sending that same divine intervention into your home, into your bank account, into your health, and into every area of your life that has been under attack. I'm going to put something in your life that is so unquestionable that even your enemies will say only God could have done this. I am God, I am perfect in timing. I see what was done to you in the dark. I know who betrayed you, and my ways are higher than your comprehension, but always full of justice, power, and love. Your rescue has begun. I know who has smirked in your face and hurt you behind your back, but I will deal with them all. You concentrate on the promise. I'll fight the battle today. I give the order for fear to let go of you. Anxiety cannot control a soul that I have sealed with my love. Despair, loss, and hopelessness must submit to my name. You are entering a time when the doors you believed would never open will open without your knocking. I am not a God who teases. I am a God who fulfills. And when I say I will turn it around for your good, I mean fully, completely, and forever. Your name is not cursed, it is blessed. Your future is not blocked, it is opening. The time you believed was wasted is being restored, and the love you believed you lost is being rewritten in ways that will soften your heart instead of hardening it. I have prepared a table for you in the very place where you felt attacked, and I have prepared rest for you in the same place. I, the Lord your God, am moving, and when I move, nothing can remain the same. Not your pain, not your lack, not your fear. So your body will experience the healing power of my spirit. Your mind will start thinking clearly again, and your spirit will feel renewed like rivers of living water flowing through you. You're not just being blessed, you're being rebuilt. You're not just being helped, you're being held. I'm not waiting for next week or next year. I'm moving now. I'm working behind the scenes right now. As you read this, your name is being spoken in places you didn't even know existed. Opportunities are aligning. People are being assigned to favor you. No plan against you will succeed. Every tongue that rises against you will fall. Every stolen moment will be restored with interest. And my hand is on you, my voice is over you, and my angels are all around you. The only thing I ask is that you believe once more. Believe that your prayer has been heard. Believe that I am able. You didn't come here by chance. This isn't entertainment. It's eternity speaking to you. It's heaven calling you into alignment. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are deeply loved, and your miracle has already been released. With every breath you take, I am close by. There will be moments ahead that test your patience, and there will be moments that try to convince you that I have turned away. But I assure you that I have not turned away from you. If your heart agrees with what I have said, I ask that you like this video not for attention, but as a step of faith that you receive what I have said. Thank you. Not now, not ever. My eyes have never left you, my hand has never been withheld, and my promises have not changed. Even when the night seems to go on forever, don't mistake delay for distance. I am closer than ever. In fact, I am doing my best work when you are feeling nothing at all, in the silence and stillness. You will not always see what I am doing, and you will not always understand my timing, but if you stay faithful and continue to trust me, you will walk into the harvest I have prepared for you, which is not a small harvest, it is not temporary, and it is overflowing. I am sowing seeds in the soil of your life. Seeds of strength, peace, provision, and miracles. You will enter rooms you never imagined entering, and you will be invited into places where your voice will be honored, your gifts recognized, and your presence respected. But you must remember where the favor came from. There are doors opening for you, doors that no man can close. These are not just any doors, these are divine opportunities that I have handpicked for your calling. The people who abandoned you did not walk away unnoticed. They were taken out so that I could bring in those who will walk with you, speak life over you, and align with your purpose. I am surrounding you with divine connections. Remember who lifted you. Remember who carried you through the wilderness. Let your heart always return to me in gratitude, for it is gratitude that will preserve your blessing and keep your spirit pure. I know the bitterness of rejection that still lingers. I have assigned heavenly help to your journey, and I am putting the right people in your path. People who will lift your arms when you are tired, remind you of my promises, and carry your name in prayer without expecting anything in return. You are not meant to carry everything alone. I am raising a standard around you, and no darkness can cross the line I've drawn. You will rise not by your own strength, but by the power of my Spirit. You will overcome what once defeated you. You will heal from what once broke you. You will speak with authority over what once silenced you. My angels are ministering to your spirit. Even now you may not see them, but they are near. You may not hear them, but they are at work. Every battle you faced in the Spirit has drawn their attention, and I have commanded them to fight for you. My glory is upon you, my anointing rests upon you, and my favor is surrounding you like a shield, so walk with your head held high. Speak with faith and move with courage, because the season of being overlooked is coming to an end. The season of being underestimated is over. I am placing you in full view, and I am doing it for my glory. This is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of a new one. You were made for more than just surviving, you were made to thrive. You were not made to hide in the shadows of fear, but to walk boldly in the light of my promises. You will remain grounded in truth and thrive from it. You have overcome a lot. You have gone through times when nothing made sense, but your perseverance has not gone unnoticed. Your faith, though stretched, has not broken, and now I am rewarding what was done in secret. I am elevating what was planted in humility. You will not lose yourself in success. You will not forget the foundation of prayer and worship. You are a messenger of my presence, a tool of change, and a voice of hope in a world in dire need of light. And I have placed a mantle upon your life that cannot be taken away by human hands. You are sealed, chosen, and unique, and no matter who leaves or what doors close, my plan for you will still be in place. Do not shrink to make others comfortable or hide your light to maintain peace. Rest in me and watch what I will do. You don't need to chase what I've already prepared or strive for what I've already ordained. Let peace fill your mind now. Let every worried thought vanish in the light of my truth. You are not ordinary, you are not forgotten. I am still the God who makes a way where none existed, who shuts the mouths of lions, who raises the dead, who heals the sick, who multiplies the little, and who makes a way where none existed. Every sunrise is a gentle reminder that I have not finished writing your story. You may have fallen, you may have wept, but nothing you faced has ever been wasted in my sight. I have gathered every tear, I have held every silent cry. You are not walking this path alone. I have been with you since the beginning, even when your mind is tired and your eyes cannot see the way forward. The journey you have been on is not in vain. There are chapters you do not understand, trials that have made no sense, and seasons that have felt like endless waiting. But I am using all of it. I am weaving it into a purpose greater than what your eyes can yet see. What has felt like silence is not rejection, it is the sacred ground where your faith has deepened. When the world became too loud, too heavy, and too much for your spirit to handle, I hid you in the shadow of my wings. You are being made new, not just on the outside, but deep within your soul. The pain that once pierced you is turning into the wisdom that will lead others to me. When others doubt your strength, I affirm your calling. When you feel like an outcast, I call you chosen. When doubtful voices try to convince you that you are not enough, I remind you that I placed eternity within you. Do not hate the broken places, for those are the very places where I pour in the oil of healing, the balm of restoration, and the light of new beginnings. I have seen every step, every breath, every moment, and I have never turned away. I have been walking with you through the tears, the confusion, and even the times when you doubted my presence, but I have stayed. This is the time when I ask you to lean in closer, not because I am far away, but because your heart is ready. You have cried long enough. There is no past so dark that my light cannot overcome it. You've asked enough questions, you've waited long enough, and now I'm moving, releasing what has been held for the right moment. Raise your eyes, my child, and your faith, for the heavens are opening up over you. Blessings that have been waiting for a long time are being released. Healing is coming like a river. Peace is coming like the dawn, and you are not forgotten, abandoned, or marked for favor. You have been refined, not ruined, not destroyed, and you have been prepared in secret for what will soon be revealed in the open. The angels have heard my command and are now encircling you. The assignments of darkness that once attempted to impede your progress are now being dismantled, chains are being broken, curses are being reversed, and what was meant to stop you is now turning into the very thing I used to launch you into your destiny. I am not merely repairing what was broken, I am rebuilding what was meant to last forever. A new wind is blowing your way. It is the breath of my spirit filling your lungs with new hope, new direction, and new joy. Don't be scared of this next season. It won't look like the past. You are entering a new area, but you are doing it with me. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the burden of what other people think. You are here to carry my glory, not to live up to this world's expectations. I have chosen you not because of your perfection, but because of your perseverance in the face of adversity. And now I tell you with all of my love that you will see breakthroughs and answers. You are here to bring light to places that have been dark for far too long. And those who laughed at your suffering and those who doubted your future will watch as I raise you up, not to shame them, but to show them what I can do with a surrendered heart. Hold on a little longer. The change you've been praying for is already in motion, and the release you've been hoping for is on its way. You will see transformation, not because you earned it, but because you trusted me when it didn't make sense. Let the past be the soil where your new beginning grows. Let the pain be the fuel for the praise that rises from your lips. Let your tears become rivers of wisdom that flow into others' lives. You weren't meant to be defined by sorrow. What was once blocked is now opening. What seemed lost is being restored, not in pieces but in fullness. Before you breathe your last breath, know this: you are covered. Covered by my mercy, covered by my protection, covered by a grace that never runs out. I trust God. A change is happening in the heavens over your life. You won't go back to what broke you. Instead, you will step into what was meant to rebuild you. You see only one page, but I see the entire book. And now the chapter of sorrow is coming to an end and a new one of joy is beginning. You will notice a softening in your spirit. My timing is never late. I have synchronized every second with a purpose. The delays you endured were not punishments, but rather divine pauses to protect you from what was not ready or meant for you. There are memories that still hurt, people you trusted who let you down, and words that tried to break your spirit. But today I say those voices are silenced. Their hold on you is broken. I'm rewriting the story. Things that used to frustrate you will no longer hold power. You will walk lighter, speak gentler, and feel freer. This is not your imagination. It's my hand upon you. I'm removing the layers of heaviness. You are the masterpiece I made, and I say this with all of my love. You are forgiven. Yes, even for the things you still feel guilty about, even for the silent regrets that reverberate in the back of your mind. My mercy is greater than your regret. My grace is greater than your guilt. I see your repentance and I receive it. Let go of what I have already forgiven. I have already called the grave empty. The past has been buried. A new creation has risen. You are defined by my healing, not by your scars. You will rise in power, clothed in righteousness rather than pride. Speak with wisdom beyond your years, and love with a heart purified by my spirit. What once hurt you will now be a testament to my restoration. Yes, there will be times when people don't understand your transformation. They may question your peace, or they may be perplexed by your joy. But that's because they didn't realize how deeply you struggled. You don't need to explain what I am doing in you. You just need to keep walking in faith, and I will speak on your behalf through the fruit of your life. The evidence of my hand will be undeniable. And when the time comes for you to share your story, you will do so from a place of boldness, not from a place of bitterness, but from a place of wisdom. Only I saw the nights you cried yourself to sleep. Only I heard the prayers you whispered through trembling lips. Only I held you when you were too exhausted to continue. I am aligning everything in your life, the right doors, the right people, and the right timing. Even now, things are changing. Resources are being released. Provision is coming. Do not be afraid of not having enough. I am your source. I am your provider. I am not constrained by the systems of this world. Where there is lack, I bring abundance. Your testimony will be healing for those who are still in the valley you have already traversed. Because I, the Lord your God, have gone before you. You will eat from vineyards you did not plant, you will live in peace you did not create, and you will walk through doors you did not open. Hold fast to your hope. Let your faith be louder than the fears that try to rise within you. Lean on me when you feel weak. Remember my promises when you are uncertain. and come sit with me in prayer when you feel overwhelmed, and I will restore your soul. I am your strength, I am your defender, and I am the one who never fails. So raise your hands, not in defeat but in surrender. Let me carry what you were never meant to hold. Let me fight what you were never meant to fight alone. You are not crumbling, you are being rebuilt. You are being punished, you are being promoted, you are being anointed. You are entering a new atmosphere. The old weight is going away. The chains that once held your mind are being released. The confusion that once clouded your decisions is being replaced by clarity. And even now I am putting divine peace into your heart. A peace that will not falter, a peace that will protect your thoughts and your emotions, a peace that will not waver, and a peace that will endure even when circumstances change and when others attempt to disturb it. I'm calling you out of the shadows of fear and pulling you into the light of your true assignment. The time of hiding is over, the season of waiting is coming to an end, and it's time to step into what has been prepared. Yes, I know you feel unqualified, but you'll start to walk with a knowing that comes from my spirit rather than from intellect. You won't be second-guessing your purpose, questioning who you are, or shrinking back when you were meant to rise. You are ready. I have prepared you through every trial, every tear, every prayer, and every surrender. You don't need other people's approval to do what I've anointed you to do. You don't need to wait for the right circumstances. You just need to obey. Yes, I am aware that you still struggle with the echo of old insecurities, but listen carefully. The world won't understand what I'll do through you. They'll wonder how you survived when everything around you tried to destroy you. They'll ask how you maintained your faith when others gave up. They'll ask about your joy, peace, and resilience, and your response will be straightforward. You are walking forward into freedom. My child, you are not too late, you are not too broken, and you are not too far behind. You are exactly where I need you to be for this next move. I am accelerating what was slowed. I am redeeming the time. God achieved it. I am giving you beauty for ashes. I am giving you joy where there was mourning. I am giving you praise where there was once heaviness. You have been faithful in the little things. You have praised me even when you didn't see the big picture. You have remained steadfast in your faith when the answers didn't come, and now I am rewarding your faith. I am releasing what was withheld. I am opening the heavens over you. You cannot bring old mindsets into this next season. I am the God who restores, and I will multiply what you lost. I am restoring the years that were stolen. I'm not a man who changes with the wind. I don't withhold out of cruelty. I don't forget those who wait on me. Your name is written on the palm of my hand. Your tears are stored in my bottle. Your prayers are always before me, and even though you've waited a long time, I have not forgotten. The day of fulfillment is approaching. What seemed like a far-off hope is now becoming a present reality. Let go of the fear, let go of the guilt, and let go of the idea that you have to earn what I'm giving you. I am moving quickly, and you must be prepared to move with me. Let go of the need to understand every detail. Trust that I have already made the way. You may feel as though you are walking into the unknown, but you are walking into what I have already finished. You will touch what you once only dreamed of. You will see what you only believe because it will be real and undeniable. I have already gone before you. I have already handled what you are about to face. I have already placed strength within you for every step. I have already prepared answers for every question, and I have already appointed angels to guard your path. The doors ahead have been built with favor, and the blessings ahead have your name on them. There is no more delay, no more fear, and no more waiting for others to confirm what I have already spoken to your heart. Get up now, move now, and believe now, because the time is now. The world is about to witness what I can accomplish with one willing heart, so move forward with confidence, speak with faith, worship with passion, serve with joy, and love with boldness. Before you know it, everything you've prayed for will start to come to pass in front of your eyes, and the things that seemed impossible will start to make sense. Not because the world changed, but because your spirit aligned with my will. I have been protecting your heart with every lesson. Even when it felt like life was tearing you apart, I allowed the breaking because I wanted to pour into you something purer, something more lasting, something eternal. This is where the true miracle starts, not just in what you receive, but in who you become in the process. Do not look back. What is behind you has served its purpose. What once made you cry has taught you how to hope. What once hurt you has made you strong. You do not need to go back to those places, people, or patterns to prove anything. It is through your humility, your story, and your authenticity that they will feel my love. Do not be afraid to share how far I have brought you. I have given you influence not for vanity but for purpose. Your voice carries weight. Your presence changes atmospheres. You are being trusted with transformation. There are people assigned to your life who need the healed version of you. They are coming to be impacted, not impressed. You are more than what you see in the mirror. You are more than the title the world gives you. You are my ambassador on this earth, and I have called you to be the light where hope has faded. You are not entering this season alone. Heaven is supporting you. My angels are gathered around you, my spirit is inside you, and my favor is paving the way ahead of you. Your obedience releases captives. Do not undervalue the power of what I have placed within you. I have poured it upon you in the secret place when no one saw you, and I haven't changed my mind. Even on the days when you feel unworthy, my promise over your life remains unchanged. Even when you slip, I hold you steady. Even when you run, I pursue you with mercy. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are mine. Let the fire that once dimmed in your soul burn bright again. That means that when you enter the room, you don't enter empty, you enter covered. There is no force on earth, no enemy scheme, and no failure of your past that can stop what I have planned for your future. As long as your heart beats, my plan will continue to exist, and as long as you breathe, your purpose will remain intact. Let your passion for purpose rise, let your dreams awaken. It is not too late. I am restoring lost time, redeeming missed opportunities, and reigniting what the world tried to smother. It will take patience and endurance, but keep in mind that your strength comes from who I am, and I am your strength, so take courage. You are stepping into divine fulfillment, and what was difficult will soon become holy. What was painful will soon become powerful, and what was confusing will soon become clear. What I am building in your life will outlast storms, outshine darkness, and outlive every lie that has ever been spoken over you. I am replacing every seed of doubt with a harvest of faith, and I am bringing life to every dry place. You are rising. You are moving forward. You are walking into the fullness of everything I have said over your life. Healing is flowing into your body. Restoration is entering your family. Financial provision is being unlocked. Peace is settling over your home, and divine strategy is being poured into your spirit. You will not miss this moment. You will not forfeit your breakthrough, and you will not be overlooked. Let the old things go. Let the fear lose its hold. Let the voices of doubt grow quiet. The fire that surrounds you cannot consume you, because I am in the fire with you. You are not alone in this battle. I have sent help, heavenly help, unseen assistance, strength you didn't even know you had will rise within you when the time comes. Words will come to your lips when you thought you had nothing to say. You were made to walk in victory, not defeat. Even when the odds would seem to be against you, my hand is still upon you. What it means to be held by me is that peace will keep you steady when others expect you to break. I speak even in silence, I move even in stillness, and I work even in your weariness. Nothing is too small for my attention, and I am the God who knows every hair on your head, every heartbeat, and every detail of your life. A divine reversal is coming. What was intended to harm you will be turned to good, and what the enemy used to shame you will become a testimony that sets others free. I will take what once felt like a burden and turn it into a blessing. You will recognize my hand in the unexpected, in divine appointments, in peaceful moments, and in breakthroughs that come without explanation. I am doing something new, not recycled, not reused, something entirely new, a new beginning, a new flow, a new favor. It will not look like your past because it was not meant to. This is a divine unfolding, not a recurrence of old seasons. You've been faithful in what felt like famine. You've trusted me when you saw no fruit. You've prayed when answers didn't come. You've praised when your heart was weary. And now I'm bringing you into your harvest. You won't have to fight for every step anymore. You won't have to struggle to find your place. Don't ask how I am or how, don't ask when, and know that my timing is perfect. Let it sink in. You are already mine. When the enemy tries to accuse you, I stand in your defense. When guilt tries to bind you, I cover you in mercy. When others try to remind you of your past, I point to the cross that erased it. You won't have to beg for what has already been assigned to you. What is yours is protected. What I've given you is covered. I'm sending you rest. Deep rest. The kind of peace that comes from knowing who holds tomorrow. I will teach you what you need to know. I will show you what you need to see, and I will lead you where you need to go. You are walking with the approval of heaven. The doors that open for you are not man-made, they are divine. And what I open, no one can shut. What I bless, no one can curse. What I begin, I complete. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open. Keep your ears tuned to my voice. The world is noisy, but my whisper cuts through the noise. I don't shout to compete. I draw you closer in the silence. It is time to walk in the fullness of your calling. When you walk with me, confusion loses its power. You have nothing to fear in the days ahead because I have already gone before you. I have walked every step. The path has been cleared, the foundation has been laid, and the promise has been secured. All you have to do is trust. Rest in my arms when you feel tired, rest in my word when you are unsure, and rest in my strength when you feel weak. You were not made to carry everything alone, and I never asked you to. Let it all go to me. Let your soul rest in the knowledge that I will never abandon you, I will never forsake you, and I will never cut short what I have begun in you. I am the Alpha and the Omega. What I write cannot be erased. You are no longer who you were. You are not limited by the limitations of yesterday. You are not defined by the opinions of others or the labels they attempted to place on your life. Rather, you are defined by the truth I have spoken over you. In the days ahead, there will be small signs, like moments of alignment, sudden favor, and unexpected peace, but they will grow into divine encounters, miraculous breakthroughs, and healing where there was only pain. You are my beloved, and I am always here to receive you, hold you, and guide you into what lies ahead. You are not a burden to me. This has never been about your worthiness, but rather about my love. A love that covers, a love that carries, a love that never runs out. Let go of trying to understand everything. Some things will only be revealed in hindsight. Some blessings will only make sense after the breakthrough comes. You won't have to work to create them, I'll do it, and you'll know it's me. There will be moments when you feel unprepared and wonder if you are worthy of such grace. You are part of something eternal, sacred, and holy, so do not let your hands hang down. Strength is returning to your bones. Your assignment is not small, and your presence is not random. Your life has meaning that is far beyond what you can currently understand. Trust the process, trust the pruning, and trust the silence. Even in the invisible, I am still God. I have heard every prayer, not a single word fell to the ground. I have stored them in heaven, and now the answers are being released. Not a single promise will return empty, and every word I have spoken will be fulfilled. Fire is returning to your spirit, the winds are changing, and the atmosphere around you is changing. The waiting was not wasted, it was preparation. Because not everyone will comprehend the season I am bringing you into, keep your heart safe. Some will be envious, some will wonder, but don't lose focus. This is your time. I'll take care of the distractions. You keep your eyes on me. Celebrate your small and big victories. Rejoice in your progress. Rest in my timing, and never forget that I am your portion. I am dependable, steady, and faithful. Even if everything else fails, I remain. Let your heart return to a place of wonder, simplicity, and childlike trust. People will come to you because of who you carry, not because of who you are, and they will sense my presence in your words, in your actions, and in your love. You won't even need to try. You will become a lighthouse for others, a voice of wisdom, and a source of comfort. Your joy will come from my presence rather than from results, and your peace will come from the proximity of my spirit rather than the absence of trouble. My glory will be upon you. You have passed through the fire and now shine with a new brilliance. You have experienced sorrow and now carry a deeper compassion. You have lost and now are prepared to steward abundance with humility. I trust you with what is coming. I trust you to honor, protect, and multiply it. You have shown yourself to be faithful, and now it is time to receive. As you receive, remember to pour into others. Pour with joy, pour with wisdom, for you will never run out. The more you give, the more I will pour into you. Let your lips proclaim victory, let your heart believe again, and let your soul rest. I am here, I am with you. I have more to give you. My well never runs dry. Let your worship rise even before you see it. Let your praise go forth even before it arrives. This is divine alignment. You are about to witness the unfolding of all that was once hidden. Prayers you forgot you prayed are about to be answered. Promises you nearly gave up on are about to be fulfilled. I take great pleasure in blessing you, not because of what you have done, but because of who you are to me. You are my child, and I am happy when I see you walk in freedom, light, and peace. My storehouse never runs out, and my plans for you have no boundaries, no ceiling, and no expiration. You were made to flourish in my glory, not just to survive. Even as you read these words, my spirit is moving closer to you, softening every hardened spot in your heart, calming the voices of fear, and giving you back your spiritual sight so you can start seeing yourself the way I have always seen you: worthy, beautiful, whole, strong, and chosen. The world tried to name you, others tried to limit you, and pain tried to define you, but I have already called you mine, worthy, holy, and set apart. Now I remind you of your divine name, beloved of the Most High. You carry an inheritance that cannot be taken. You are walking under an open heaven, and you are marked with favor that cannot be erased. Yes, I said, open, no more delay. No more obstruction, no more denial. You have persevered through the shaking, and now you will stand in the reward. The enemy shudders at your fortitude. Hell has done everything in its power to disprove your beliefs, but you continue to rise, pray, and seek my face. For this reason, you are dangerous to darkness. Because you never gave up, I will now elevate you in places where they said you would never belong. You are walking under divine reinforcement. I will now call your name in decision-making rooms, and when people ask why you were picked, they will say that it was because of my hand, not your strength or talent. What I open for you, no man will close. What I bless you, no curse can reverse it. What I build through you, no storm will destroy. I am placing such peace upon your shoulders that not even chaos can disturb it. I am giving you discernment to see beyond what others miss. You will know what is of me and what is not. You have honored me in private, and now I will honor you in public. Not for praise but for purpose, not for vanity but for testimony. Your life will now speak louder than your words. Those who doubted will become witnesses. Those who mocked will become silent, not out of shame but out of awe. This is a new depth, a deeper walk, a holy intimacy where distractions no longer hold your focus, where purity returns to your thoughts, where prayer becomes your breath, and where worship becomes your language. This is what I meant when I said, "Be still and know that I am God." You will walk with clarity. You won't be deceived by the glitter of empty promises, because your spirit will be trained to recognize what carries my weight. Keep your soul and mind still. I release strategy in the silence, not out of fear but out of reverence. I unveil mysteries in the silence. I whisper your next command in the silence. Release the need to perform. Give up trying to please others. Give up trying to prove yourself. You've already been loved, accepted, and approved. Yes, I have witnessed your silent compliance. I've witnessed your surrender when no one else did, and I've documented it all. In heaven, nothing you do behind your back is forgotten. Your family will soon experience a divine reversal. The truth will be sought after by those who opposed it. I will use your life as the seed to awaken those who walked in confusion so they can walk in revelation. Not just your words, but also your faithfulness, forgiveness, and serenity. Therefore, be gentle while walking, but don't shrink. Be humble, but don't let your light go out. Do not compromise your calling, but walk with love. Everything that previously baffled you will start to make sense as you approach this new era, where unanswered prayers will become answers from God. When things that were lost return, they will do so in a better, more refined form that has been refined by heaven. Reunions will occur. There will be atonement. You will eventually come to the realization that I was present the entire time, putting the pieces of the puzzle together in your favor. The silence that follows your surrender has a sacred quality. I feel my deepest connection in that sacred space. What you were unable to fix, you have given up on. You've released what you couldn't comprehend. And now, my darling, I'm taking over where your strength ran out. Your wait is not in vain. This period of silence is the divine pause preceding the great unveiling, not the absence of progress. Unnoticed but not forgotten, the seed has been in the ground. The roots are now sufficiently deep to support the impending spring. You've come a long way. I see it even if you don't. Who you were is no longer you. You come to me with your pain instead of avoiding it. You now seek refuge in my presence rather than running away in terror. You no longer look for superficial approval. My truth is a well from which you draw. Your spiritual maturity has opened the door. Heaven reacts to maturity. More has been entrusted to you, not only for you, but also for the people I'll send your way. You now carry the flame after walking through the fire. I'm releasing divine assignments right now that are carefully timed. You'll start to sense a sense of urgency and a holy stirring in your heart. That's alignment, not anxiety. You are being prompted to move by my spirit, not under duress, but on purpose.